Alright, we in the studio with up and comer, producer, writer, artist, DJ Parker.
Alright.
What's going on, DJ?
What's up, man?
How everything?
Everything's sweet, bro.
Alright. You know, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Give us a little background, you know, and everything like that.
Man, let me see. I've been doing music, man, for a minute, probably. About a good 10 years strong. Started out like right after high school. Started doing little plays. You know, a place called Stop Cheating on God's Time. I did a play with Sean Levert, Minute Lodge, and different people, man. And when that happened, it opened up the door for me to meet Gerald Levert through Sean Levert, his brother. So after that, you know, Sean was like, "Yo, man, you need to audition for Gerald. You got a group. You need to audition for the group." So after the play, flew out to Cleveland, Ohio, and sat down with Gerald and sat in the studio, auditioned some for him. You know, Gerald, when it first started, I think about it, it's funny, you know, he was sitting there the whole time while I was singing, but he was just looking at me like, "Yo, you sound terrible." So the whole time in my mind, I'm just thinking like, "Yo, he don't like me, But after I finished singing, you know, he was just like, "Yo, when can you come back?" So, you know, after that, man, I just kind of, you know, I came back home, flew back home, and I went right back to Cleveland. Maybe about 2 months later, they sent me some music. And from that point on, we just started working out in Cleveland, did demos, you know, did maybe about 2 months of recorded the demo, you know, and after that, Gerald took the demo, he shot it, and we got signed with Capitol Records. Worked with Puffy, worked with Kelly Price, Babyface, Eric Sermon. You know, the list go on. So, you know, we just had a lot of people that we worked with. Been on Soul Train, we signed with Hiram Hicks, we signed Drew Hill, we signed Kelly Price, New Edition. Hiram Hicks pretty much worked all of those artists. So, you know, once we got signed with Hiram, it took us to Don Canales, which was Soul Train, and took us on the fast track. From there, I've just been working. So that's pretty much, you know, about it.
Alright, with you know, having 10 plus years in the game, you know, what you think about everything that's going on right now as far as artists and, you know, where you headed at?
Well, I think what's happening right now in the music industry, man, you know, it's kind of like a drought right now. You know, a lot of artists, trying to, you know, find themselves. The labels is pretty much folding now which is a good thing. The labels are folding, which has controlled the creative thought process of a lot of artists. So now a lot of artists are free to do a lot of things that they probably wanted to do, but the labels wouldn't allow them to do. So I mean, the way I think music is, I think it's a lot. It's not a lot of real music out right now. You know, the soul, there's a lot of this hip hop, R&B is mixed together. So a lot of the soul singers, you're talking about your Joes, you're talking about your Glenn Lewis, you're talking about your Faith Evans, you're talking about your Marys. You know, you're talking about all the real soul artists, you know, Music Soul Child, you know, it goes on. But, you know, a lot of those soul artists really, they're not allowed to really express themselves nowadays because, you know, there's not a lot of hip hop involved with it. They ain't playing it on the radio. So a lot of that is missing to me, you know, just real soul singing, just from the heart. So, you know, a lot of that's missing to me.
So what set you apart from them?
Pretty much I would pretty much say it set me apart. You know, because it ain't really nothing new you can do that ain't been done. But the only thing that I strive to do is just make sure I stay true to my heart. You know, if I don't really feel the music, I can't really bring forth something and make you believe something if I don't feel it. So really pretty much with me, I just like music, good songs that touch your, songs that got messages, songs that make you think. So, you know, that's really pretty much where I am with my music.
Alright, you know what I'm saying? With all that being said, you know, give us a little taste, you know what I mean? Let us hear something that let all us know why we should support, you know what I mean, by YouTube, you know what I mean, DJ Parker.
Alright, let me see. I'm gonna sing this song by Joe, and Joe's one of my favorite artists. I can't buy you fancy rings, all of the expensive things you used to, baby. No trips around the world, no diamonds or pearls to give to you, baby. What I got to give is more precious than you'll ever know, yeah. 'Cause my deepest inner feelings is my heart and soul. All that I am is a man in love with you. Yeah, all that I am is a man whose heart is true. A man in love with you. There you go.